To all. After completing the last chapter, complex number and quadratic equation, we are on the sixth chapter, linear inequalities. If you are considering the equation, then when we are solving the equation, then we are getting the sign of equal to. But when we are not getting the sign of equal to, then we are calling that as the inequalities, and the equations are inequations. Then let us start this chapter. Then which kind of statement or which kind of equation we are calling as inequation? Then here we have a statement involving the variable and the sign of inequalities, such as less than or greater than sign, and this one is greater than equal to or less than equal to, is called an inequation or an inequality. Means when we are not getting the equal to sign, in place of equal to we are getting these kinds of greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, these kinds of symbol in the equation, then we are calling that equation as inequation. Here we are familiar about the numerical inequalities. Numerically, if you are considering the number 3 and 7, then what we know, 3 is less than 7. 3 is less than 7. In this we are writing. Similarly, if 2 and minus 1, then here it is 2 is greater than minus 1, it is not equal to, 2 is greater than minus 1. Inequalities which do not contain any variable, we are calling that inequalities as numerical inequalities, and literal inequalities which contains variable are called literal inequalities. In that we are getting the variable. If you are considering the numbers only, then that is called the numerical inequalities, and if you are considering the variable only, then we are calling that as the literal inequalities. Inequalities and literal inequalities should be clear here. If you are getting the numbers only, and if you are observing the numbers, then we are calling that as inequalities, and if you are getting only the variables, not the numbers, then we are calling that as literal inequalities. Then linear inequation in one variable. We know about the linear equation having degree 1. Then here we have the linear inequation having one variable, and these are ax plus b is greater than equal to 0, ax plus b is less than 0, ax plus b greater than equal to 0, and ax plus b less than equal to 0 are known as the linear inequalities in one variable having variable x, and a should be a non-zero real number. Similarly, we are able to get the linear inequalities having two variable. The linear inequation having two variable a and b are non-zero real number, and x and y are the two variables. Then the inequations we are getting are of the form this: ax plus by less than c, ax plus by greater than c, ax plus by less than equal to c, and ax plus by greater than equal to c are known as the linear inequalities in two variable having variable x and y. Here I am showing, suppose you are writing 2x plus 3y less than 5. Solution: when we have the inequations, then how will you get the solution? Then the values of the variables which makes the inequalities a true statement is called its solution. Similarly, when we are solving the equations, then we are getting the exact value of the variable, and if you are solving the inequality, then also you are getting the values of the variable, and that values which makes the statement true are the required solution of the given inequation. The set of all solution of an inequality is called the solution set of the inequalities. Means many more values we are getting It is not compulsory here. In equal to, when we are getting equal to in the equation, then we are getting only one value, two values according to the question. But here we are getting many more values, more than one. How will you solve these linear inequation? Then for solving the linear inequation, you have to remember some steps we have to consider, and you have to follow that steps, and easily you are able to solve the linear inequalities if you are using these concept. And the first one we have, same number may be added or subtracted to both side of an equation without changing the sign of inequality. Suppose you have to eliminate the number, then you have to, and if the number is positive, then you have to subtract the same number on both the side. Similarly, if you have to subtract, you have to eliminate a negative number, then you have to add a positive number on both the side. Similarly, if the number you are getting in multiplication, then we are dividing by that value. Both the sides you have to do. If you are using any concept in when we are solving the equation, then we are taking one term to the next side of the equal to, but here we are not doing the same. Here we are just we are eliminating the values by using these steps. If the values I am getting in multiplication, suppose I am getting 3x, and 3x is less than 5, and I want to remove this 3, then what I am going to do here, I am going to divide both the values by 3. Then here 3 will get cancelled out, and x becomes free from the constant number. X is less than, we are getting 5 by 3. Same for the division. If you are getting any value in division, then for eliminating that value, we are multiplying the same value on both the sides. And the third step is much more important, and this is the sign of inequality. In the first two steps, if you are considering, then we are not changing the sign. But here, if you are changing the sign of inequality, inequality is reversed. When it will be reversed? When both the sides of an inequation are multiplied or divided by a negative number. Simply, if you are considering the concept, if the variable is negative, then we have to make that variable positive. And to make the variable positive, we have to multiply both sides by -1 to get it positive. And when you are doing this, then you should change the sign. You should reverse the sign of inequality. Otherwise, you are not getting the correct answer. Solution of a linear inequality in one variable can be represented on number line as well as in the plane. These we are going to do in the next presentation. We are going to represent these values on the number line as well as in the xy plane also. And the equations we are getting as linear equation in one variable, two variable it may be. Then these are represented on the plane only, xy plane. Two or more inequalities taken together comprise a system of inequalities, and the solution of the system of inequalities are the solution common to all the inequalities comprising the system. Means in any step, if you are substituting the value, then equation must be satisfied. Let us solve some question here, and this is from the exercise 6.1, question number 4 I am taking here, and you have to solve this. 3x plus 8 greater than 2. 3x plus 8 greater than 2, and the two parts are given when x is an integer and when x is a real number. We have to find the values of x, and the conditions we are getting as, one time we are getting the condition as x is an integer, means we have to take only the integers value, and the next time we have to take the real values. Now let us solve this question. Then 3x plus 8 is greater than 2. Then I want to eliminate this 8, and this one is positive. For eliminating positive 8, I have to subtract 8. And if you are substituting the value in the left hand side, you must put the value in right hand side also. In both the side we are subtracting minus 8, then here 8 get cancel out, we are getting 3x, and this we are solving. 2 minus 8, we know it is minus 6. Similarly, now this time we have to remove this 3. Then we are dividing both the side by 3. Then 3 will get cancel out and 6 will get cancel out. Then we are getting minus 2. Means the value of x we are getting as x is greater than minus 2. Now the first part we have the integers. All the integers which are greater than minus 2, then this we are getting. The integers which are greater than minus 2, then we are getting minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. And these are the required solution for the first part. And the second part is we have to write down the values having real number which are greater than minus 2. Then the real number if you are considering, then real number you are getting minus 2 to infinity. All the numbers which are greater than minus 2. And we know the meaning of these open brackets. We are not including minus 2 and we are not including infinity. Let us solve one more question. Question number 8 from your NCERT book. Solve the given inequality for the real values of x. When x is real, then how will you solve this equation? 3 into 2 minus x greater than equal to 2 into 1 minus x. In the previous one we are getting only the greater than sign. Here we are getting greater than equal to. Then let us solve this question. 3 into 2 minus x. If you are multiplying these, then 3 into 2 we are getting 6. 3 into x we are getting 3x. Same in the right hand side. 2 into 1 we are getting 2. 2 into minus x we are getting minus 2x. Then if you want to eliminate this 2x from this side and this one is negative, it means that we have to add plus 2x on both the side. Then this we are doing here. We are adding 2x on both the side. Then on solving, 2x get cancel out in the right hand side, and what we are getting, 6 minus x greater than equal to 2. Now we want to eliminate this 6 from the left hand side. Then this one is positive. Then we are subtracting 6 here. Then in the right hand side also we are subtracting 6. 6 and minus 6 will get cancel out. We are getting minus x greater than equal to 2 minus 6 is minus 4. Now here we are getting the condition. The variable we are getting negative. And if you are making it positive, then we have to reverse this sign, the inequality sign. To make it positive, we are multiplying both sides by minus 1. Then what we are getting, x is less than equal to 4. This one is the solution for the question. X is less than equal to 4. And the question we have to write all the real numbers which are less than equal to 4. Then the real number which are less than equal to 4 means all the numbers which we are getting on the number line. Here we are getting 0, here we are getting minus infinity, and in the right hand side we are getting plus infinity. Then the numbers which are less than 4, then all the numbers we are getting minus infinity to 4. Then on the basis of these you are able to solve some questions, and this one is the first presentation, and on the basis of this you have to solve these questions up to question number 10 only from exercise 6.1, question number 1 to 10. Rest of the question we are going to discuss in the second presentation. Sai Ram to all.